Wee, man. We are having homemade orange brown sugar whole roasted duck. Yummy, delicious. Doesn't that look amazing? We have some roasted carrots, a jalapeno pepper, a honey butter roll, and some mashed potatoes. Doesn't that look amazing? Who want a yummy bite? Yummybites, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Keto with Yummybites. Y'all, today we are roasting a whole orange brown sugar duck. Okay, this is my first time making one from completely scratch. All right, and I'm super excited. We're having roasted carrots and mashed potatoes and probably a roll or something. Yeah, we're probably gonna have a roll. Anyway, who is ready to get started? Y'all let me know, what are y'all cooking for Thanksgiving? Let me know in the comments. Let's do it. All right, y'all, so this is an entire duck, a whole duck. Now, make sure you wash it and cut off the extra fat. I had to cut off some extra fat, like right around the butt area. There was a head that was attached that I cut off, y'all. And then there were webbed feet down here that I had to cut off also. So next, what you're gonna do is score the skin, because I heard that it's super thick and this is the best way for the fat to render when it's cooking. So you have to slice that. See how thick that skin is? Wow, didn't even know that. So make sure you're cutting deep. So we're just scoring it. Oh yeah. Make sure you get through there. It's kind of hard. Okay. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Now we're gonna go in and season. Alright, y'all, so I flipped it over and I'm gonna score this too. I'm thinking that you're supposed to do that since you did the other side. It's gonna score it wherever I can because there's a big bone back here. But we're gonna start seasoning on this side first. All right, so we're gonna go in with some Tony's Sasseries all-purpose seasoning. You can use whatever seasonings you would like for this. And then we're gonna go in with some onion powder. Some smoked paprika. Some garlic powder. And some cayenne pepper. All right. And then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna season the other side. All right, now we're just gonna turn this over. We're gonna push that seasoning in to the skin. Just like that. And then we're gonna turn her over. Just like that, and we're gonna season this side. And before we do that, cut up some oranges. I cut up one orange. And we're just going to stuff it in here, and then I cut up one lemon, and we're gonna stuff that in there. Then we're gonna stuff it with some cut up celery chopped up a half of the yellow onion. You're gonna stuff that in there too. Make sure you can fit everything. And some garlic cloves, about 5 garlic cloves. Stuffing it in as good as I can. Okay, there, I found a little pocket. Yeah, I'm trying to get all this in there. Everything I cook, I want in here. Everything I cut, I want inside. Okay. And then we're going to season this side. Tony Sasseries. Cayenne pepper. Garlic powder. Smoked paprika. And onion powder. Forgot to put the thyme in there. So you're gonna just put some thyme like right in there. If you have fresh thyme, stuff that in here. But I don't have fresh thyme, I only have dried. And I'm gonna also add some rosemary in there. Massage those seasonings in those grooves. Make sure everybody gets seasoned. There we go. So get you a rack, whatever kind of rack you have. This is the only kind I have. So I'm gonna spray this with some avocado oil. And then we're gonna go in with our duck. And we're gonna do this breast side up. Lay it right on there. And we're gonna put this in the oven on 350 for about an hour. And then we're gonna baste it with our glaze that we're about to make right now. All right, y'all, so get you a saucepan. We're about to make our sauce. So we're gonna go in with some soy sauce. You're gonna do about a cup. I mean, it just really depends on your duck. We'll do about a cup of that. Then we're gonna go in with a squeeze of 2 oranges. 2 whole oranges. These oranges are super juicy. These are like the mandarin, like cutie oranges. So you're gonna get lots of juice out of them. And these don't have seeds either, I don't believe. Then we're gonna go in with a squeeze of 1 lemon without the seeds. I'm gonna have to fish those out of there. Very juicy lemons from my lemon tree. Then we're gonna go in with some honey. Now I'm using hot honey. I'm going about 1/3 of a cup of honey. Whatever honey you want to use. Mine is keto. Then we're gonna go in with some of this gochujang. This is a red pepper paste. About 1/3 of a cup of that. About 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And then about a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. And that's all I have. Then we're gonna go in with a little bit of sesame oil, about a tablespoon of sesame oil. And this is the sauce. We're just going to combine this and heat this through, and this is what we're going to glaze our duck with. Get everything combined, and I'll get those seeds out of there soon. Get everything melted. And to this, I think I want to add some thyme in there. And some rosemary. Alright y'all, so this is the glaze. You're just going to let this simmer until everything comes together. And this is what we are going to base our duck with. Okay, I'm trying to get that gochujang to break down. But just let this simmer for about 15 minutes. Alright y'all, so every 30 minutes we're gonna go ahead and baste her with the sauce that we made. Every 30 minutes. So I have to use a paper towel because I do not have a brush. So we're just gonna baste it with the sauce. every 30 minutes, y'all, until it is cooked all the way through. Alright, this is my second time basting it. I just basted it off camera. But it is looking delicious and it's smelling amazing. Alright, y'all, so I'm thinking this is ready. It's been like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a thermometer. I never do this, y'all, but it's supposed to be cooked. It's supposed to be 145. So I'm just gonna stick it right here in the breast. And yes, it's ready. It's at 169, which I don't mind. It smells incredible, y'all. Alright, y'all, preheat your oven to 400. This is some parchment paper. We're just gonna spray it with some avocado oil, or you can use whatever oil you have. Then we're gonna go in with some carrots. And then we are going to spray some more on top of the carrots. Then we're gonna go in with that glaze that we glazed our duck with. I was trying to figure out what else I can use this on, and this is perfect. And we're gonna cook these probably about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven until they're nice and tender. And I'm just going to, I probably should have tossed these in this sauce and then laid them on the parchment paper. We live and we learn. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and fix our platter because that's what we're doing. Alright, so our duck is ready. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh, that's perfect. Wow. Then we're gonna take some more of that glaze and we're just going to go right over the duck. And y'all, that is a honey butter roll sitting right there to the side. We're gonna move her up. Then we're gonna go in with our roasted carrots. And then we're gonna go in with our cauliflower mash. So we're just gonna put the mash right here. Doesn't this look delicious? Who wants a yummy bite? It's time to eat. Who ready? Y'all, this looks amazing. I cannot wait to try it. If y'all enjoyed this recipe, make sure y'all give it a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share my videos everywhere. Let me know the one Thanksgiving item or dish that y'all want me to make. Let me know in the comments. And y'all, we're drinking raspberry lemonade flavored water today. Yes, y'all. Comment how delicious this looks. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.